It is June 29th, and the Coast Guard released a statement yesterday regarding evidence that they may have recovered when they brought some of, I guess, the debris back from the Titan submersible. So I want to go directly to this website here so that you can see exactly what's going on and we can go through this. June 28, 2023, U.S. Coast Guard recovers evidence from Titan submersible. The Coast Guard received debris and evidence recovered from the seafloor at the site of the Titan submersible when the MV Horizon Arctic arrived in St. John's, Newfoundland, June 28, 2023. After consultation with international partner investigative agencies, the Marine Board of Investigation, that's the MBI, intends to transport the evidence aboard a U.S. Coast Guard cutter to a port in the U.S. where the MBI will be able to facilitate further analysis and testing. U.S. medical professionals will conduct a formal analysis of presumed human remains that have been carefully recovered within the wreckage at the site of the incident. I am grateful for the coordinated international and interagency support to recover and preserve this vital evidence at extreme offshore distances and depths, stated MBI Chair Captain Jason Neubauer. The evidence will provide investigators from several international jurisdictions with critical insights into the cause of this tragedy. There is still a substantial amount of work to be done to understand the factors that led to the catastrophic loss of the Titan and help ensure a similar tragedy does not occur again. The MBI will continue evidence collection and witness interviews to inform a public hearing regarding this tragedy. So they actually have a site set up here. Let me go over to that so that we can take a look at that if I can. The U.S. Coast Guard News. So this is the website here that they've set up with some additional information. I did a good job making this stuff big, I think. Okay, so this is their website. Okay, so you got hearing information. They have a link here where all of their live streams will be, and then they have the Titan Submersible Marine Board of Investigation document library. So anybody can go through and see any of these documents. What I just went over was this particular press release. But they've also convened a Marine Board investigation. I want to bring up that order so that you can see it. This is the order from the U.S. Department of Homeland Security and the United States Coast Guard. And again, this was just issued a few days ago. And as I told you, this Jason Captain Neubauer, I think it's Neubauer, is the person who this was sent to. Subject: Marine Board of Investigation concerning the total constructive loss of the Titan, approximately 900 nm east of Cape Cod, Massachusetts, with multiple losses of life. All right, so this is what it says. The board will convene as soon as practicable to inquire into all aspects of the subject casualty at such times and places as directed by you. So the captain here is going to be the one who's going to direct this. This is: the board will thoroughly investigate the total constructive loss and loss of life of the submersible vessel Titan in accordance with all applicable statutory and regulatory mandates. Upon completion of the investigation, the board will issue a report to the commandant with the collected evidence, the established facts, and its conclusions and recommendations. Conclusions and recommendations concerning commendatory actions or misconduct that would warrant further inquiry shall be referred by separate correspondence, something separate, to the cognizant district commanders for consideration and action. A daily summary of significant events shall be transmitted to commandant while the board is in formal session. You will complete and submit your investigative report to commandant within 12 months of the convening date. If this deadline cannot be met, a written explanation for the delay and the expected completion date shall be submitted. You are highly encouraged to submit any interim recommendations intended to prevent similar casualties, if appropriate, at any point in your investigation. The National Transportation Safety Board, NTSB, is also charged with the responsibility of determining the cause or probable cause of this casualty by the Independent Safety Board Act. And so then we have subject marine. This is the same page 2, and they just have some additional information here. So this carries over. The NTSB has power and may designate a representative to participate in this investigation, including any formal hearing sessions conducted by the board. The NTSB representative may make recommendations regarding the scope of the inquiry, may identify and examine witnesses, and or submit or request additional evidence. The commandant will furnish such funding and or technical assistance as may be required by the Marine Board when deemed appropriate and within the requirements for the scope of this investigation. Commanders, 1st and 13th Coast Guard districts will provide administrative, logistical, and or legal support as may be required. So it sounds like they've got about 12 months to conduct this investigation and get a report. And in the meantime, it says that they would like to see interim recommendations if they feel like those interim recommendations may help someone else so that a similar tragedy does not occur. So make sure you check out their website with further information. Sign up so that you can be prepared to watch any hearings related to this. And if that brings you up to speed with what's going on in regards to the investigation, go ahead and give the video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. Peace.